For achieving 10,000 followers, I want to say thank you by cooking the most requested cowtail and beef pepper soup. Starting with preparing my beef, I chop up the stewing beef into medium-sized pieces. You may already know that oxtail takes a little bit longer to cook, so I'm giving mine a 15-minute head start in boiling water before adding in my stewing beef. And don't forget to level out your water. Blend together your pepper, chilli and onion until nice and smooth. Add that to the beef with the other ingredients on screen. Oh, and is it true that most Igbo men buy or make this dish as a treat to apologise to their wives? Now that is cute. Stir through thoroughly, put the lid on and cook for a further 1 hour and 15 minutes until nice and tender. After my beef is done cooking, I add in my pepper soup mix. You can buy this from any local African shop, or if you have time like me, use the ingredients on screen. After 5 minutes, I add in my uziza leaves, and don't forget to stay hydrated, of course. After 3 minutes, your soup is done. With the rice I made earlier, I'm having this as a main course, but you can have it as a starter if you wish. It's ready, cowtail and beef pepper soup with rice.
Easy vegetarian pasta with beets.
Add beets to greased baking pan. Add onions. Drizzle of olive oil all over it. Add oregano and smoked paprika for seasoning. Bake at 400 degrees. Take out after 30 minutes in blender. Add cream. Blend. Add pasta to boiling water. Pour sauce on pan. Season with salt, pepper, and garlic. Put spaghetti in bowl and pour sauce on top.
Wife Life 101. All right, so tonight we're going to get into these crunch wraps. We're going to start out with our steak. First, we're going to go ahead and put our steak and our cheese, and then we're going to go ahead and get a tostado shell and put that on there. We layered it with some Spanish rice, tomatoes, cilantro, peppers, and also some guac. And then to close this bad boy, we have to put another tortilla soft shell. So we put that on top as well, and then fold those corners in. This one can't fold all the way because it's fat as hell. I mean, that thing is popping. But then you put it face down, you grill it for a little bit, and then you take it off the pan, cut it in half, and that's what that sucker is going to look like. Tell me that don't look good. All right, but you know, we got to do a big round here. So we're going to go ahead and get another one, and we're going to do Doritos. All right, so we use ground beef on this one with some Doritos, tomatoes, some cilantro. It might be a little bit of rice up in there too. And then we go ahead and put another tortilla shell on top. We wrap that sucker up, put it face down, and then we take it out, cut it in half, and voila, we are done. But you're talking about good?
Bruschetta is more than just chopped tomatoes on toast. Show those tomatoes some love and trust me, you're going to be in for a good time. Score, blanch and peel your tomatoes. Remove the ends and the seeds and whack them in a bowl. Chuck in some extra virgin olive oil, basil, salt, pepper and balsamic vinegar. Spread olive oil and garlic over some bread and toast it. Boom, there you have it. Homemade bruschetta.
How not to kill your man. So if you guys follow me on IG, you know that I cooked this shit after work at basically 10 p.m. and my man went out to eat for lunch and brought this back. Oh. So here we're going to go into it. I diced the shrimp like this. I'm going to add butter to my pan. I'm mad. I didn't know he was going to go have lonche, so I made this shit with love. But ahora you guys are going to get a mad voiceover. So here's some cebolla, red bell pepper, green bell pepper. Saute it until, you know, it's disintegrating because that's the way I like my verduras. Then you're going to add shrimp. Oh my God, I fucking turned this video sideways. You're fucking kidding me, dude. This shit, like... There's salt, there's pepper, there's red pepper flakes in there, whatever. You get the thing. Here's the quesadilla. I don't even want to show you guys how to make this. It was so bomb, and this mother ate it 2 days. There's another sideways video. Are you kidding me? It was bomb. Too bad you guys can't even enjoy it. Look at this shit. It's all sideways. I swear I made this video right. How to get effed up. Today we're making micheladas. First, go ahead and dip your cup into this bomb chamoy that we just tried out. Now we're going to dip it into some tajin. Dip more because we like a lot. Stare at it because it looks beautiful. Now we're going to add beer of our choice. And, you know, we're one-handed, so that's why there's the foam. Don't judge. This doesn't usually happen. Now you're going to add michelada mix. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce, however you pronounce it. Some lime juice. Tapatio. A lot of it because we like it spicy. Then we're going to add some tajin directly inside the cup. And boom. Bomb michelada. Enjoy. How to get wifed up. Start with jalapeno, tomato, and onion. Today we're going to be making huevos rancheros my way. Start by sauteing your jalapeno and your onion first, and then add your tomato afterwards. That cooks a lot faster. Now, once you're done with that, you're gonna set that to the side. In that same pan, add a little bit of oil and fry your tortillas. You don't need too much oil, just enough to give it a little fry. Once it's a golden brown color, you can go ahead and you can flip them. When you take them off, make sure that you add them to a napkin so that it soaks up any excess oil. In that same pan, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fry my egg. Don't worry about it being dirty. It's just extra flavor from the ingredients you had in that pan before. Now you're gonna load up your tostada. You're gonna put some frijoles on there. Then you're gonna add your egg, your grilled veggies. I'm using yesterday's salsa verde for my tacos de papa, and then my queso fresco. Queso fresco in my house wins over any other type of cheese. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna add some more. There you go, huevos rancheros. You can add some carne asada to this, some chicken tinga, some grilled chicken, and look at it, comes out nice, ooey gooey.
So legend says that if you knock on a watermelon and if that watermelon knocks back, then it's not right. I'm not sure how true that is, but let's go ahead and make a spicy sandia pop. For starters, we gotta cut this big. What kind of cut is this? Look at that. So now it's time to cut this into triangles. As you can see, I am struggling. Who the hell hired me? Security! Now we're just gonna randomly season a plate with God's favorite spice, tahini, and then we're just gonna season the other plate with some chamoy. Honestly, every fruit tastes better with a little bit of chamoy. Comment below if you know what's in that. So it's time to assemble. I have chopsticks. If you have popsicle sticks, that's better. Honestly, it's not my fault. It's my assistant's fault. She's gonna hate me for saying that, but it is what it is. So yeah, sometimes you have to use what you have on hand. You know, use what you got to get what you want. God, why am I quoting the Players Club? That's embarrassing. But yeah, as you can see, the tahini being dipped was not working out. So go ahead and sprinkle it on there. You know, don't be shy. Now you're gonna pull it apart from this watermelon pizza I made. Try to be fancy, and yeah, look at that. Honestly, you guys, it tastes really good. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment.
Let's make a really easy special waffle. 2 eggs. Once your eggs are fluffy, add 1 1/4 cup of milk. Half a cup of vegetable oil. 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. 1/8 of a cup of sugar. 4 whole teaspoons of baking powder. 1 3/4 cups of flour. 1/4 cup of rice flour. Cut up some milk chocolate into manageable pieces. Fold the chocolate in. Spray down your waffle iron. Cook, plate, and enjoy. I like them with strawberries, whipped cream, and maple syrup, but I also really like them with bananas and condensed milk.
Since so many have asked for it, here's my favorite way to make zoodles. After you've washed your zucchini, you're going to want to put it into a spiralizer. You can choose if you want the skin off or if you want to peel it first. Since zucchinis are mainly water, you want to make sure you're only cooking them for about 2 or 3 minutes on medium heat. If you cook them for too long, they become soggy. When you're done, make sure you plate them and add any toppings you like, such as Parmesan cheese or butter.
Happy Sunday! In today's video, I'm making my version of Nigerian-style eggs with Agege bread, sausages, and hot chocolate with Milo. Crack your eggs into a bowl, add the spices on screen and mix thoroughly and leave to one side. You want to finely chop your pepper, tomato, onion and chilli. To a pan, add your oil. Make sure your oil is nice and hot before frying off your onions for 3 minutes. Add in your chopped tomato and pepper for 3 more minutes. Now add your chilli and leave for 3 more minutes before adding in your eggs. Leave this to settle until you start to see the eggs cooking and keep turning now and again until done. I like to add my Maggi to my egg before pouring it in, but I know a lot of you probably add this to the pan when frying off your onion. You can fry your sausages off with the egg, but I choose to have mine on the side. Make your hot chocolate just how you like it. Rip off your Agege bread and serve. And tell me you remember the advert. Milo, pa 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 pa, Milo. Oh, and I heard that some people dip their bread into their hot chocolate. Is that true? Anyway, enjoy your Sunday breakfast. Really easy and quick. Let's make some whipped cream. 1 pint of heavy cream. 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. Just a tiny bit of vanilla. Goes great on the waffle recipe from earlier.
How to get wiped up. Today we're going to be making a salsa con habanero. Pa que no digan that all I do is drink. You're going to need 12 chile de árbol, 2 garlic cloves, a pedazo de cebolla, cilantro, and 6 tomatillos. Put your 6 tomatillos to boil. Now you're going to take the stems off of your chile de árbol and your habanero. If you guys are down, add a third habanero. It's even better. Now you're going to lightly toast them with a little bit of oil, 10 to 20 seconds only. Find your matching tapadera to your blender and you're going to blend that all together. Once it's blended, you're going to add salt and you guys are done. I promise you, you're not going to regret making the salsa. It's really good. It's meant to be made with diced onion and cilantro just mixed in it, but I usually make a pico de gallo with my food, so I blend it all together, but you guys can do either or. Now I'm just going to prepare a carne asada to go on the side, the same way all paisas do it. Limon, cebolla, and a little bit of seasoning. And then, boom, there you go. You add your salsa on top, and you guys have a bomb-ass meal.
Let's make watermelon margaritas. First, you need some seltzer or lime juice and pour it on a plate. Next, get some salt, pour it on another plate. Next, you're going to get your watermelandra. Shout out to Raven. We never forget. And we're going to put that in our cocktail shaker, and we're going to smash it. Smash it. Smash it until it's basically nothing. And y'all know we can't forget to be healthy, because health is wealth. So we're going to add an ounce of lime juice. Working on that summer body? I got you. Next, we add in an ounce of agave, and if you didn't know, it's also vegan and has less calories than sugar. And you know it's not a party without the tequila, so you got to add in 2 ounces of that and about a half a cup of ice. Next, go ahead and put the top on and do like Daddy Yankee said. Shaky, 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 shaky. Now those plates from earlier, don't forget about those. We got to go ahead and add some lime and salt to the rim. Now we're going to go ahead and add in some ice. Don't be stingy with it either. Now the margarita mix we made earlier, we're going to go ahead and pour that into our glass. Just keep pouring. The watermelon may get a little stuck. Don't fret. Just shake the glass and keep pouring. Now, if you bougie like me and you like to cap for a video, go ahead and add some watermelon to the rim just to show people your fake bartending skills.
How to get wifed up and gain some pounds. Today we're making tacos for your next Taco Tuesday. First, some bacon, and a lot of it. Next, your pastor, because we like our options. Go ahead, hear the sizzle. Some asada, and you know, of course we can marinate this at home, but why? When your local carniceria marinates it for you. Work smarter, not harder. That's what I always say. Can't forget the chorizo. Ooh. And the cebollitas. Ooh, que no se te olviden las cebollitas. That's a must. Key point to this. And then what do? We mix it all together because that's how we like it. We make sure it's nice and crispy too. Serve it up with guacamole, pico de gallo, habanero salsa, some nopalitos, and oof, enjoy.
Tacos with bullseye barbecue sauce. Finally slice some steak and fry it up for a couple of minutes and start dressing your tacos. To recreate these, you're going to need some sour cream, the steak, some onions, jalapenos, sweet corn, and of course, bullseye New York Steakhouse sauce. Bring your tacos to the next level with bullseye barbecue sauce.
Wife Life 101. Tonight we're going to be making lobster and crab mac and cheese. Go ahead and get you a couple lobster tails, and then you want to get your lump crab meat and sit that off to the side. Go ahead and grab your pot and put in about 1.5 sticks of butter, and then you want to pour in your half and half. Just do it until your spirit feels right. Then you want to add in your season. I have Old Bay, garlic, and black pepper, and while I'm at it, I'm going to put in my cheese. Some people do it cup by cup, but I don't have time for that. I'm just going to dump it all in. Next, get that crab meat and that lobster chopped up really nice and off to the side, and then you get your noodles into your favorite bowl and put that crab mixture on top, and then go ahead and add in a little bit of extra cheese. But hold up, I need a bigger pan, so I'm going to dump that into there. I'm going to add in 2 eggs, and you have to mix this until it gets really, really, really sticky. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and add in all this cholesterol. I know it looks bad, but it's really good. Put your cheese on top, and then you're going to bake it in the oven on 375. Wife Life 101. Let's get into this tortellini ravioli we're making tonight. So go ahead and get your 5 cheese tortellini into a pot, bring it up to a boil, and then separately you want to go ahead and start frying up some sausages and onions and peppers with chicken. Just go ahead and brown that up. Once your raviolis are completely done, you want to incorporate them into your meat mixture, and then just stir it all up and add your seasoning here. I just added salt, pepper, seasoned salt, and some garlic. And then you want to go ahead and add in a jar of ragu, and then you get that stirred up, and then you want to add in a little bit of sugar. So I added, I don't know how much, but I just put in a little bit, and right here I just said, well, hell, let's just put it all in. And then I stir it up and get it into a baking dish, and then I top it with cheese, and I put it into the oven. Well, into the oven, and then I'm going to bake it on 375 until it gets brown on top, and then I'm all done.
So this is an easy way I make potato chips at home. Cutting little strips. Add water to cover it.
You may want to rinse out the starch a couple times.
Pour out the excess water.
Pat them dry. Add oil to pan. Add olive oil if you want to be healthy. When it's hot enough, place the chips. Look at that. After about 15 to 25 minutes, this should look nice and crispy like this. Season with salt and pepper, whatever else you like. Enjoy.
Let's make zuppa toscana.
So first, you're gonna saute some garlic and onion and then put it to the side. Then you're gonna brown some sausage and put that to the side. Then slice some bacon and saute it. And put that to the side. And throw everything into a soup pot with 4 containers of chicken stock. And then bring that to a boil. Meanwhile, peel and slice potatoes and dump them in the boiling water. You know the potatoes are done when they start breaking apart. Then add 2 containers of whipping cream and bring it to a boil. When it boils, dump in some kale and give it enough time to wilt. Season generously and you're done.